Hello everyone, Daniel here. So I thought I would do a quick tutorial on how I do pig squeals. There are two different pig squeals that I would differentiate. One is the 4-chord pig squeal and the other one is a fry-chord pig squeal. So this is going to be a bit more advanced, but if you want to learn about pig squeals, then I'm thinking you probably already have some experience about growling and screaming in general. So about the pig squeals, the one is made out of a fry scream, and the other one is made out of a four scream. The 4-chord pig squeal has a bit more bass to it. It's more bigger and more dirtier, and the fry chord pig squeal is much more compressed. So first off, I'm going to show you the fry chord pig squeal. How I do it is I put my tongue up to my mouth, and I would say a U letter. I put my tongue up very up and press it hard enough to my upper mouth. So when I do a fry scream, which is a fry low scream, then I would make a sound with my mouth and with my tongue like a. And as you can probably hear, it is a bit more compressed. Like it is much more quieter than a full scream and a full chord pig squeal. But basically, that is how I do it. So one more time, I put my tongue in a like I would say a U letter and press my tongue hard enough into my upper mouth and make a fry chord scream, the general low fry chord scream, and with the tongue pressed in a U-shaped letter to my upper mouth, I will make a. And you can change how you use your tongue, like you put it in front of your more in front or more in the back, and that will change the character of the pig scream. One thing that is important to notice and know about pig squeal is that it's not actually a low sound, it's much more a high scream sound. You sort of make it as a low scream, but it is definitely much more higher, like it's much more in a higher frequency. So the 4-chord scream is generally the same way. I put my tongue up, and it is a bit more easier for me if I put my tongue a bit more in front in my mouth, and with the whole basic 4-chord scream, with the deep 4-chord scream, I put my mouth up in a U shape the same way up to my upper mouth, and it's much more easier for me in a 4-chord if I first do a basic low scream and this is of course whole recording is raw. I don't use any effects right now, but yes, generally this is how I do it, and there are a lot of ways to work with it. It's really up to you which one would you prefer and which one would you use. I found out that in different types of genres, it's better to use fry because it's much more compressed, like it's much more easier to handle in a recording. But in other recordings and in other genres, even in my band in Nest of Plagues, I much rather use 4-chord screamings in general and in the pig squeals as well, because I really like that dirt, that bass that has that is with the whole screaming and that much more crunchy or dirtier sound. So anyway, this was a short tutorial from me. If you want to learn more, then you can actually write to me on my email and I can teach you more. And I'm also working on a whole tutorial video, like more videos. So see you guys. Bye.